Hey guys, KB Miller here. Self-Publishing 101. Today we are talking about blog tours. Okay, blog tours. It seems overwhelming. I understand that. It's really not. On the screen that I'm looking at now, I have taken the time to research a few companies for you guys. So that these are companies that right now, because we're doing this for the everyday self-published author, and I'm sure you guys don't have thousands of dollars in your promotional budget, neither do I. So right now we're doing this for the author who is serious and looking for a really good deal and to get a lot of bang for your buck for blog tours. Now, there are two different ways that you can go about this. One is planning a blog tour yourself. And you're like, KB, that sounds insanely like a lot of work. And it is. That's why we have people that we can hire to do it. I have planned a few of my own blog tours. And what you need, the basics, are relatively simple. You need a media kit. And if you look down below this, you'll see an example of what your media kit should include. You'll need to talk to bloggers because you're going to need bloggers of your genre. If you write contemporary romance and you contact paranormal bloggers, not going to work that well. So you want to get in with the bloggers of your genre. Usually on hand, I have about 10 guest posts, ranging about anything. It could be about my top 10 favorite books, my top 10 favorite movies, my top 10 favorite songs, my playlist for a certain book series, my views on kick-ass heroines, my views on whiny heroines, this versus that. It could be anything that you're guest posting on, but I always usually have 10 of those on hand. Just because it's really good if somebody wants to spotlight you on a blog one day and you just don't have the time to write a new guest post. You'll have one. And you don't want to really recycle those because the fans, the readers, they like to get to know more and more about you, and recycling is usually not the best thing to do with those. So try to get 10 of those on hand. Now, if you're going to do a blog tour, you have to decide how long is your blog tour going to be. Are you going to do a week-long tour? Are you going to do a 2-week-long tour? Do you just want spotlights? Which I can tell you that for a week-long tour is not, it's okay. But again, your fans want variety. They want to see what's going on. So I like to mix it up. I like interviews, character interviews, guest posts, excerpts, and reviews for my blog tours. And if you go through a tour company, they will set all of that up. If you're doing it yourself, you're going to need a notebook and a pen, and you're going to need to plot out what you're going to do, because you're going to have to decide. You want to mix them up. You don't want 2 reviews back to back. You'd rather have a review, an interview, so a review on Monday, an interview on Tuesday, a guest post on Wednesday. It keeps things exciting during a blog tour. You can also decide whether or not you want to do a giveaway during your blog tour, because that also evokes more response from readers and fans. You're going to have to decide what you want to do with your giveaway. Is it a print book? Is it a gift card? You get the drift. If you're doing this by yourself, then my suggestion is to do a giveaway using Rafflecopter. It's the easiest way. Rafflecopter will pick the winner for you. You get to go through and make sure that all of the entries are confirmed and validated, because it'll tell you that X, Y, and Z liked a Facebook page, and you can go through your likes on your Facebook page and see if they did. So for the readers out there that are watching, we do check. So when you like our page and then 2 days later you unlike it just because you've entered it for a giveaway, if your name comes up as a winner, we discard that entry because it's not legitimate. If you're going to be a fan, you're going to be a fan. You stay on the page. If you unlike the page, we discard your entry. Okay, and I have the link for Rafflecopter on here too, so that you guys can see where to go, because I know some of you guys don't know how to look that up. And Rafflecopter is really simple, but I'm not going to go into detail about that today. I'll save that for another blog. Okay, let's see. Copies. When you're doing a blog tour, if you want reviews, it's going to be your responsibility to give e-copies of the book that you want reviewed out. I'm a big person on keeping tabs on who I've given copies out for review when I'm on a book tour, and I go back and check. If it's a book tour, I usually give a month. If they're doing a review on their day of the blog tour, then it should be posted that day. It should be posted that day wherever. If you go through a tour company, some of them will only post, they'll only do their reviews on maybe Goodreads or on Amazon. So you have to pay attention to what they say on their sites. And when I put the tours together, I give everyone in the tour, whether they're doing a review or not, I give them an e-copy of the book, with my sincerest hope that they're going to leave a review, good, bad, or indifferent. And I make sure that they know that even if they hate the book, it's fine. Just leave a review. Okay, so if you're doing your own, you're going to need a tour, like a badge. You're going to need a banner that gives the specific dates of the tour, what the name of the tour is, what the book is, and who the author is. I like to put the people on, like where the stops are going to be for that tour, which blogs we're going to be on which days. I didn't get a chance to do it with the tour that I just had, which was the No Turning Back tour for Conversion, the whole Moon Coven thing. So, but it was also like, I want to say it was a week-long tour. No, it was a 10-day tour. So I didn't really get a chance to do that because we kind of whipped that together quick. And thank you to all of the people that were part of the No Turning Back tour. The vloggers that I know are absolutely incredibly amazing. And they were, they were phenomenal. They got up there, and I'm trying to click on here right now because I want to give them a shout out real quick while I'm on here, because they were absolutely amazing, and with their posts. And we actually did all 10 days were guest posts, so I was so ecstatic. And these bloggers are amazing, and I just absolutely love them, still love them. So make sure you show your love to the bloggers that get involved. Okay, let me see. Where's the list? Okay, here we go. Tamara's One Stop Indie Shop, Sabrina's Paranormal Palace, Wicked Reads, Shelves of Books blog, Teresia's Book Hoarding Problem, Stacy Wilson, Christina's Books and More, Mira's YA Book List, Amazing Books Come to Life, and Racing to Read. So to all of those blogs, thank you so much. You guys were amazing, and the tour was a huge success, and it was because of you guys. So thank you. And you're going to learn that you're going to become really good friends with these bloggers because they're there for you. Okay, so let's do a real quick recap of what we need if we're doing our own blog tour. If we're setting it up, we need a schedule. So is it going to be May 1st through 10th? We need that. We need a media kit, and on the computer right below this you're going to see the example of what a media kit is, and it's going to tell you everything that you need to include. Guest posts, interviews, which if you're doing interviews, the bloggers will send you an interview, you fill it out, and you send it back to them with the media kit. The ebooks to your bloggers, you need to send them out. And if you're doing this yourself, you also need a banner that's going to go above every post, and every one of those bloggers on that tour should have that badge to put up for the day of their post. And then the Rafflecopter giveaway, if you're doing it, you should have it on every one of those sites. So there'll be a code that you'll get, and you'll give it to all the bloggers. Okay, now let's go to blog tour companies, because I'm really excited about this. I did a little bit of research. I didn't have a chance to do a whole lot of research, but I did get a chance to do some. And I have, there are seven of them right now. And there were some that I went through yesterday, because I put out a feeler on Facebook asking for other blog tour companies to come in. And I only got a chance to go through like half of the list. So I will go through them as soon as I get a chance, which I know won't probably be till the following week. But I will update this list on this thing, and I will put on there it's been updated with whatever blog tour company that I go through and I feel like I can approve and I can recommend. But right now I'm going to go through just 6 of them, because these are the 6 that when I went through their pricing, the blog tour hosts, when you're looking at a blog tour company, you want to look at the pricing, you want to look at who runs the company, you want to look at the testimonials, you want to look at, a big thing is who are their hosts, who are their blog tour hosts. Some of the companies are just getting started, so they'll have the blog tour hosts that they have, those blogs will only have 20 members. And that's not saying that you should look past them, because you shouldn't, because just because they have 20 visible members, they could have 100 that you can't see, because when you follow a blog, you can choose to follow it publicly or not follow it publicly, so you never really know. The bigger thing is to see how much traffic that blog actually gets, how much interaction between people like me and the blogger there actually is on the blog. And so these are the companies that I went through, and I'm like, they get my twitchy witchy kisses stamp of approval. And I'm actually going to be using 3 of these companies in the next 6 months to do blogs, because I don't have the time to put another one together myself. So I'm using 3 of these companies. The first one is Jean Book Nerd Blog Tours. Jean is amazing. This woman is, I have to say, of all of the bloggers out there, that Jean blows me away every day. Just like every day. She is absolutely friendly with everyone, and she's genuine. It's not one of those hoity-toity fake things at all. She is genuine. She is on point. If there's supposed to be a post up, that post is up. She's just amazing, and I love her. I absolutely love her. And I will be booking a tour with Jean, because she is amazing. Bewitching Blog Tours. I have not used Bewitching, but Jen has used Bewitching, and she said, Kim, they're phenomenal. I looked into their pricing yesterday, and I looked into their tour hosts and the consistency of their posts. Same as with Jean, A+, stamp of approval. Sorry, this is what happens sometimes. When we're doing videos, you get the phone ringer. It was actually Jen. Okay, let's see. So they get my stamp of approval. Young adult and novel readers. I have not used them, but Willow, who's a really good friend of mine, Willow she's working with, for the web series of Oceans of Red, somebody from that company. And so I know that they are fabulous. They're also reasonably priced, with a wide reach in tour hosts, so it's really good. Another one that Jen gives her stamp of approval on, and I checked it out, and I was really impressed with the prices and the tour hosts and all of that, is Sizzling PR. They're on point. They make sure that their posts go up. Their tour hosts are amazing. Everything that's supposed to be done is taken care of. Okay. Read Between the Lines book tours. One of my other friends, Kat Miller, she uses Read Between the Lines, and I actually got to see the testimonials, the tour hosts, the pricing. Everything was on point. It really just blew me away. So, read between the lines. The owner of that is Anna Dace, and she's a sweetheart too. So, check her out. Remember, the links are all on there, guys. Click over so that you can see the pricing for yourself. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about right now is Tasty Book Tours. Oh, and I will be using Read Between the Lines book tour with Anna in the next couple of months. Okay, Tasty Book Tours. Now, this is the third company that I'm actually going to use because I checked out their prices. I checked out their tour host. I was absolutely blown away by the prices, the tour host, the consistency of the tours, what you get for your money. Just like I was with all the other ones, Tasty Book Tours, I had never heard of them until yesterday. And because I had heard of the other bloggers, if it's blog tour companies, if I have not heard of them, I spend extra time researching them, their testimonials, their tour hosts, their pricing. I want to see what their past tours have looked like. And I will tell you, I called Jenny Garrison Trevino, which is my personal assistant. I called Jen. I was talking to Kat. I was talking to everybody about this company because I had never, ever, ever heard of them before, and they blew me away. So I will be scheduling my tour with them soon. And I think that I'm going to be scheduling, like each one of those companies that I'm using, I'm scheduling a different book series tour through them. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be doing Supernatural Society's tour through Tasty Book Tours. Okay. On their info sheets, they'll tell you exactly what they need from you, which is usually a media kit, which is why I stressed earlier about you guys having your media kits and those guest posts done now. Because when they say, okay, well, I need 4 guest posts, you don't want to be standing there and spending an entire day writing guest posts up and you're going to have to do it like quickly, because if you're planning a book tour and you want it to start in a week and they're whipping everything together, you have to get those guest posts done. You can't wait until the last minute. So before you even start to contact them, start writing some guest posts, put them away. Get your media kit together. Get this stuff together so you're not stressing yourself out. The blog tours are supposed to be fun, not stressful. That's why if we hire someone to do these, to coordinate them, it should be fun for us. Yeah, it's going to be a headache for them, but for us, it's going to be fun. So get everything together. I have a long list of what you need for everything on here. So make sure you guys copy it down, bookmark this page, comment, tell me what you guys, if there's anything that you guys think that I left out or that you would recommend yourselves to add to this. Get in here. And I can tell you that I actually applied to a couple of those things because this blog now for Self-Publishing 101 is separate from my author work. So putting together blog posts are relatively simple. And it's something I enjoy doing. So I've applied to a couple of the tour companies just to be on the tours, to help, give another place, someplace that, with a lot of traffic. And since you guys are constantly logging in here to see Self-Publishing 101, my site gets a lot of traffic. So you'll probably see me on some tours later on. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, comment, share this with all your friends, download, save to your computer the template for the media kit, contact these book bloggers, the hosts, and don't be shocked if you want to do a tour at the end of May and they're like, and you contact them now and they're like, I have no openings until the end of July. You have to book with these blog tour companies pretty well in advance. I know that Jean Book Nerd, she books out because she is that damn good. So she books out. Okay, so that should give you guys enough to go on with the blog tours, how to set one up for yourself, or how to go about finding the right tour company. And like I said, there's plenty of, I've got 7 of them listed here for you guys to look into, but there are so many more out there. Just make sure you pay attention and you check them out. So next week, Jen's going to have you back on the 1st, and you're going to be over at her blog, which is Storytime Reviews, and it's going to be for offline marketing, which I know that you guys have been waiting for that. We had a little technical difficulty a couple of weeks ago, and she was going to do it then, but she's going to actually do it next Wednesday. If you look on this new blog, the way that it's set up, if you look over to the side, you're going to see a thing for Storytime Book Reviews. Make sure you guys go over there and click it, follow that blog. Take the little, there's a grab me button on there. You can put that on your blog to follow her. You can grab the grab me button on my blog and put it on yours. If you do, make sure you guys let me know in a comment that you've put my blog button on your blog, so that I can go back and return the favor. Because if you'll notice, there's a bunch of them on the side, but I love putting new little pictures on there. So until next time, I hope this has been enough information to get you started. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up with a message, leave me a comment, send me an email. If you want to know anything more about my books, there's a little tab up top of here that has books, but you can always find anything that's going on about me, KB, because yes, I'm two people, Kimberly over here and KB the author. You can find that on www.kbmillerbooks.com. Before I leave, I wanted to say thank you, because I've gotten so many messages and emails and everything about you guys have picked up Haunted Moon before, Compulsion before, or Harvest Moon, and the reviews are coming in like fast and furiously, and they're amazing, and I'm super excited. And you guys have just now started discovering Once Upon a Zombie Apocalypse, both Jen's version, which is Jade, and my version, which is Kylie, and you guys are loving it. And remember, that is adult book. There are graphic scenes and lots of bad language. So be careful when letting your kids read that one. So until next time, twitchy witchy kisses. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.